Hey guys, it's your favorite girl Anita. Yeah, it's been a long time. Got so many things on my head, setting so many things. But right now I am back. I'm back. So what I want to talk about today is how to avoid going into debt for your wedding. A lot of couple, I've noticed a lot of couple go into debt for their wedding. Why some people don't even plan wedding because of the high cost of things in Nigeria right now, because things are hard. So most people don't even plan wedding because they might not have the money to cater for everything about wedding. But today I want to make things easy for you guys. So listen and listen attentively. And point one says begin to save early, ahead of time. Yes, you cannot just wake up a day. Wedding is a ceremony. You can't just wake up a day and decide to hold a wedding. You have to save ahead of time. Either some years before your marriage or some months before your marriage, depending on how you earn and how you save. So it's better you save ahead. Some people go as far as opening a bank account, putting a particular percentage of money there to avoid them from touching the money anytime they need of money. They cannot go there to withdraw money. Why some of them reduce their rate of expenses? They just go for the important things and leave the rest. So it is advisable to save early for your wedding to avoid going into debt. Now let's go to point two. Point two says discuss with other married couple. Yes, this is very important. As you know that someone that is married have more knowledge than someone that is single. Someone that is married now have knowledge of marriage than you that is single. So you have to mingle with somebody that have already been there, so that person can give you some ideas on how to have a successful marriage without going into debt. Person can give you some life experience. With that, you can analyze your own knowledge and know how to settle things down without going into debt. So mingle with married couple. Mingle with married couple because you will learn something from them. They will give you some ideas. Point three says create a budget for your wedding. Yes, this is a very effective way of having a successful marriage without going into debt. Yes, what is budget? Budget is making a plan of an event or something with considering the amount of money you have. When you know how much you have at hand, then you know what to budget for. You know the kind of things, the kind of materials, the kind of grades of things you need. So making a budget with considering the amount of money you have at hand will really help you. But if you just wake up and say you're doing a wedding without a budget, my brother, you might end up going into a huge budget, a huge debt that you don't know, you might not know about. So it's better and very advisable to make a budget for your wedding. That will really help. Number four, the last but not the least, consider not inviting too many people. Yes, this is another thing that some people might not have in mind. The more you invite people, the more your budget increase, the more your cost of event increase. So if you consider lesser people, you find that you spend less than when you invite higher people. So it is advisable not to invite more people if you don't budget for more. So with this point I have just made so far, it will really help some wedding planners and some people some couples that want to have a wedding. It will really help to reduce the cost of wedding, and it will help you to avoid going into debt for your wedding. Thank you. In case you enjoyed this video, please do well to like, click on the subscribe button and comment. Don't forget to share so that people can also learn from the video. Thank you guys. As you do, may God bless you.